What's up, guys? This is Late Night with Lumberjack Cracks, and I am bringing to you a special episode of Tecmo Super Bowl. And I am going to be playing through the playoffs of Tecmo Super Bowl in honor of the fact that Joseph and I are going to be playing, or not playing, we are going to be running a tournament at Midwest Gaming Classic on Saturday at 2:30 p.m., which is a free tournament. And yeah, it's going to be a good time. Joseph and I are going to go out on Saturday. We will be streaming up until the tournament, and then once the tournament starts, we will get hard into it. But anyway, I have chosen to decide to use in this playoff the Philadelphia Eagles. If you can see on this side, the Eagles are playing the Bears. Instead of picking the Bears, I decided to pick the Eagles because I prefer the Eagles myself over the Bears. I have not selected my playbook yet. I'm also not very good at this game, so there is a strong possibility that I will lose at some point during these playoffs. And basically that means that the stakes are on the table right now. What's up, Adam? I'm glad to see that you are awake right now as well as I am. And we're just going to make this happen. So the tournament that we're running at Midwest Gaming Classic is going to be done in the hardcore format. So basically, there's no rules, and it's just another way to approach the game that people don't play when they go to tournaments. I mean, it's essentially it's the casual perspective of playing the game. And Tom did a video on that yesterday, pretty much explaining the rules of that and going through the tier list. But I will not be going into depth on anything. I'm just going to try to play the game and see if I can get to the Super Bowl. And I think I can pull it off. But I also am not good at this game, so there is a possibility that I won't do it. There's every single game that I play right now, I could possibly lose. And if I lose, we're just going to stop there. That's it. So, stakes are high. Stakes are very high. I'm plugging my headset in right now so that we don't get any echoing off of the sound of the game. I do like to hear what I'm listening to, and that is the one benefit of playing off an emulator. If you notice, though, normally there is a tube border that makes it look like you're actually playing on a CRT that isn't present currently because I'm playing on an emulator, and it is actually square pixels instead of in 4:3 like normal. And I'm not too thrilled about that, but that's troubleshooting for a different day. I'm going to set up a, I'm not going to change too much here, but just enough so that, sure, that's good enough, right? Yeah, let's do it. What's up, Movie Freak 86? I have not seen you on here yet, so we're gonna get going. I am currently drinking a Vandermill cider, and it's just the hard apple flavor, which is good. It's not it might be a semi-dry, but it tastes more dry than other semi-dries for other ciders. So let's get this going. I guess I forgot about the fact that I have to wait for other things to occur. It looks like the Dolphins beat the Chargers. And Now we got on the other side of the map, the Giants versus the Saints. And the Giants overwhelmingly destroy New England. New Orleans, sorry. Not New England. It happens. Oh, what's up, Darren? It's nice to see you on here. And we got Cincinnati going over the Seahawks right now. I can't wait for my game because oh, there we go. Eagles versus the Bears. I gotta turn that down. It's blasting in my ear. I don't know if it's blasting in yours. We're gonna go with the kick, obviously. Seems like it might be a little bit quiet, so we're gonna turn that up. And let's get it going. And the nice thing about playing the playoffs is you get to hear the music that we don't normally hear, because we usually play the preseason game. Wish that music is still great, but it's all the music in this game is really good. We also have the possibility of slipping into getting injured, which doesn't show up when you're playing a preseason game. Oh, we're just beasting. Plowing through the Bears right now. Tom did not tell me that. I'm talking to my friend Darren here, if that wasn't obvious. And I just fumbled straight off of the punt, and the Bears pick it up, and Jim Corvert puts it in. That is a very quick score for the Bears. This might be a really short stream if I lose to the Bears. I really hope that doesn't happen. I would like to go all the way, at least get to the Super Bowl. I don't necessarily have to win the Super Bowl, but I want to at least get there. And we got Randall running up and not doing much. Alright, we picked up the first there. Put our house up for sale. It's going to be a big bummer when you're not around, Darren. You've been around for my entire life. I haven't seen you in a while, but, you know, it's just the thought of you being there. It's a nice thing for me. Oh, God! Gotta throw him off. Throwing to Keith Byers. And an incomplete pass. Oh, not throwing to Keith. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway. 3rd and 10. I'm going to try to go for another pass. But obviously we're going to run it up with Randall. It's hard to not just go for it with Randall. I stepped out of bounds like a yard before getting the first. Oh man, I'm gonna make this a really close game. Hopefully we can shut them down like we did the first time. So I'm really excited to be running this tournament at Midwest Gaming Classic. I was actually considering on going to this convention before having the opportunity to run a tournament there. And since we are running a tournament there, I'm actually more excited than I was before. Troy GB Land was the one that hooked up the situation there, and I am very appreciative that the fact that we are going to be hosting a tournament there. So me and Green Magic, also known as Joseph, we are going to be the ones running the tournament. Tom is not going to go to this one. He just has things going on and can't make it. But I think everything will go well with Joseph and I. I ran a 12-hour stream at Below No Tecmo, and I do not doubt my capabilities of running a tournament, which is probably going to run shorter than that one. And Joseph is just a great guy that I think will be perfect to play off of my abilities to do broadcasting, and it's going to be a really good time. I think Joseph will probably feel like he should play in the tournament. You know, every Tecmo player actually wants to play. I am less of a Tecmo player than the rest of the people that run in these tournaments, so yeah, you know. That's why I might not beat the computer. As soon as my house sells, I'm gonna have a going away party at Michael Anthony's. I will definitely be there, Darren. With a heavy heart, I will be there. I gotta get Randall going right now. Keith Byers is just not doing it for me. Alright. We got the first down. We got a minute left in the second quarter here. Gotta score before that second quarter is up. I did not make it out of bounds. I'm gonna run 3 right here. See if I can pick up the touchdown. Oh man, I might not have enough time. I'm not gonna have enough time to feel comfortable with that might be blocked. No, it should be good. Straight through. Okay, I'm gonna get the ball back, but man, I'm not happy about that. So I am down on the computer right now by 4. What's up, Infamous Smoke? Glad to see you're up. For the last 3 weeks, I've done the late night episodes on Wednesday nights, and they seem to be fruitful as far as people watching, and I really appreciate the fact that you guys are showing up here to, you know, say hello and keep chatting with me the whole time. It is always more interesting when people are talking to me and not when it's just me rambling on. I just got back from a concert. I had quite a few loggers, various varieties, and now I'm just making stuff happen here. Alright, we're gonna go for pass one. I'm gonna try to throw up a Jage. But it looks like he's covered, but I'm gonna throw it anyway. Barnett. And it's an interception in the end zone. And now the Bears have the advantage on me with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. I am not liking this. Usually I'm work seconds. Drunk streams are always funnier. Yeah, I agree with you. And usually I mean every Wednesday when I've streamed, I've been drinking, so I'm trying to be a little more uniform, let's say, for a lack of a better term at the moment. As fuck you. What the hell? Neil Anderson just breaks one down the field. I am down by 2 scores here against the computer. And my my playoff dreams might be over. I guess if I lose, I'm gonna play the Pro Bowl game at least. I did want to go to the Super Bowl, but so does every team when the season starts, right? I mean, all the Tecmo players that are watching this right now are just shaking their heads like, why is this scrub playing on stream? Why does this guy get deserved to showcase his abilities? And to answer your question, it's because I decided to do it. Does your love for Tecmo come from your older brother? And to answer your question, yes. All of my love for any sport basically comes from my older brother. I mean, I do not necessarily align myself with the love of sports, but I do love sports more than the average person, I would say. But when I compare myself to my brother, it's not comparable, but a lot of people are just very down on sports. And I can't say that I hate them, because I definitely love the idea of competition. And sports are just like the perfect competition. And I might be rambling on and saying things that are nonsense right now. I am down into the fourth quarter. We're going to scramble Randall. And we are within the 5-yard line. Just picked up a first. I got to get in there, score a touchdown, and then stop the Bears from scoring so that I can defeat them and move on to the second round of the playoffs here. Alright, successful try. So, there's a lot of the fourth quarter left, so I'm going to try to kick this as far as possible and stop the Bears. Infamous Smoke says, I've grown up playing and watching sports my entire life, and I've enjoyed them, including video games. I'm not saying that I don't enjoy sports. I definitely enjoy sports a lot. I don't watch them anymore. I used to watch them more when I was younger and when I was a teenager, but a lot of that was spending time with my brother and his friends. And now I choose to do other things than watch sports, but I definitely see the appeal to it. And the sport that I care the most about is actually basketball. Like, I will try to keep up with the Bulls. The last year, I stopped keeping up with them because there's just nobody on the team that I cared about anymore. Okay, I was trying to call a timeout, but it just wasn't happening, so whatever. Come on, Neil, drop the ball! Alright, we're going to buckle down right now. Not that there's a lot of messages coming in the chat, but I gotta stop these guys. Neil Anderson's breaking down the field. And he fumbles. Oh my god, we picked up the ball. 2-minute warning. The victory is in sight right now. And Mike Singletary comes in for the sack. I'm going to check my conditions here. Randall's an average. Seems like everybody across the board is an average except Keith Jackson, which isn't bad. But we're going to keep him in because I'm not going to try to figure that out right now. I'm just going to throw up a pass 4 right now and see what happens. We're throwing to Barnett. And Randall throws an interception, and that is going to cause me... That's going to cost me the game, probably. I got 1:05 in Tecmo time. I thought I was going to play the playoffs. You know what? I'm going to take control of the Bears if I lose this game. I think that's the most logical thing to do. I want to get to the Super Bowl, so as long as whoever I lose to will be the team that I'm going to play. So we might be seeing the losing team become my team constantly. Tom beat my ass with the Bulls on Live 18, but I had my Lakers. Yeah, I've been following the NBA very poorly this year. I had the 2K from last year, and I knew a lot of the players on the teams. Maybe not a lot of the players. I mostly had the Raptors down because that's what my character was on. But, just, I don't really know who's in the league at this point. Alright, so there's no way of the Eagles winning this one. So I'm just going to chuck this one up. I think I might have accidentally picked run 4 instead of pass 4. And it looks like my computer is dying. I forgot to plug it in. That was the one thing I forgot to do. So I'm going to have to grab my charger and plug my computer in, so that we don't lose the stream. Here it is. It was very hard for me to do that. But man, Randall did not have a day. 78 yards rushing and 2 interceptions, 0% completions. That's what happens when I try to play a game. I just suck, apparently. Alright, so we're plugging in the computer now, and alright. What a terrible game. Okay, we're gonna... We're going to take control of the Bears. Road Gamer just showed up and said, "Yo, sup, Lumberjack Cracks? He's losing against the computer? LOL." And indeed I am. I just lost to the computer. It doesn't feel good. But now I am the Bears. It's time to bear down or something. We got Giants, Redskins, and Redskins defeat the Giants by 3. What a game. What a game. We got Bills, Cincinnati. And the Bills beat Cincinnati. Moving on to the Final Four. John Taylor comes back for the Niners. And we got Bears, Niners. And that's me. I'm playing against the Niners. I just lost to the Bears, and now I'm taking control of the Bears. So if I lose this one, I get to use the best team in the game. And if I lose with them, then I'm the worst player ever. Alright, we're definitely going to choose the kickoff again. I didn't pick a playbook this time, but obviously it didn't help me last time. So we're just going to not worry about it. It's not like the computer can tell the difference anyway. Singletary's gonna bust through that line. I got beasted. Take that, Montana. Somebody break his legs. Oh, we got a punt. So this is where the game went sour last time. Is on the punt. We fumbled, and then the Bears scored, and that was it. That was the turning point. Let's not make that happen again. We're good. We're good. Oh man, I don't even have the good run 3. Oh well. Neil Anderson is beasting up the field. I am definitely better with running backs, so Bears all the way. The Lions didn't make it. The Vikings didn't make it. The two teams that I wanted to make it, they didn't. Oh, man. We got a fumble. I'm going to be moving on with the Bears, I think. Jim Harbaugh throwing a terrible pass. Good job, Harbaugh. That's what we expect from you. You piece of crap. Neil Anderson still busting up the middle even though they called the play. No problem. And another called play. I'm not gonna mess around here. I'm gonna take the points. Even if it is against the computer. That might not go in. It did. Right off the upright. Straight in. Bank shot. Beautiful. So I don't have a stream prepared beyond this one. I was thinking that I could at least play through the playoffs. My ears are ringing right now. I'm barely hanging on by a thread. Wake up Retro. I don't know if I want to wake him up. That would be cruel. He's got enough going on. D-League. I am the D-League, okay? I embody the D-League. Man, the Bears are just having a field day on defense. Alright, I want to try to score on this drive. Go up by one more score. No, gamer, it's okay if you make jokes. I appreciate jokes. Just keep the jokes coming. Gotta beat the Niners. I'm gonna beat the Niners. I'm feeling it. Alright, I'm gonna check my conditions here. Hardball isn't bad. We're gonna bring in Tom Zach at average. Mustard isn't bad. We're bringing in Green and excellent. And obviously Green's not better, but I checked anyway because I don't remember. Wendell Davis. I actually used to work with Wendell Davis's daughter at AT&T. True story. Not just making that up. Tom Servo shows up and says, "No mutant, no more Mutant League hockey, bro." No, I'm doing the Tecmo Super Bowl thing right now. I would play Mutant League Hockey if I already had a Genesis emulator downloaded. Because I do not have that cartridge for that game, because it is expensive. I'm not trying to shell out as much. I have a cart somewhere at my parents' place. I'm going to send it to Tom. Hey, we will run a tournament at Demon Tap if you send that to Tom. I promise you, we will do that. I will borrow the one from my cousin Sean, and we will have two going, so then we could just run a tournament. The RBI tournament we did ran as well as it did because we had multiple cartridges, and we only used two. I mean, it was a small tournament. It was only 5 of us, but even if you send that out, we'll send it back to you. Make sure you get it. And the Smoke says Mario Baseball. Yeah, I don't have the GameCube accessible. I do have it. I'm not trying to set that up right now. Like I said, I was at a concert before this. Tom Zach throwing one out. Oh yeah. Anyway, I was at a concert before this, and I drank over a gallon of beer from the point that I went to the show and to the point of coming back. Wendell Davis for the touchdown. I'm not really trying to do much to make another game happen at this point. I'm probably gonna have to pee in the middle of this playoff session, probably after this game. So you guys are gonna have some dead air for a moment. You'll get to stare at my basement. Miners missed a field goal. What are you talking about? I suppose I could play any sports game on the Nintendo, because that is already set up. So if you can think of an NES sports game that you want to see after this, we'll see how long this takes. And then I will play that. Niners P. What are you talking about, Rogue Gamer? P on the Niners. Okay, I'm going to assume that's what you're trying to say. I am peeing on them right now. Shutting them out. 17 zip. We got Tom Zach just running down the field, fumbling. I thought that was out of bounds, but Ronnie Lott comes in there, takes the ball. We're in the third quarter, and there's a lot of the second half left. That is a big misstep on my part. I should not have been running around with Tom Zach like he was going to do something. But I came in with Singletary and shut him down. I'm getting text messages or something. I'm getting discorded. Tecmo basketball. That's what you want to see after this? I guess I can make that happen. That's not too much for me to do. I just have to No, I don't even have to download the ROM. I just have to get the box art. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do a Tecmo basketball after this tournament. I am not going to play the playoffs of that game. I will at least play one of those games. Quarterback challenge. Rogue Gamer, clearly you're not listening to how I'm being very lazy. I'm only offering to play an NES game. But I think Tecmo Basketball is probably the best decision to make at this point. I am just going to blow this game for the Bears. We're bringing Tom Zach out of the game. Harbaugh is still in bad. We're going to keep Tom Zach in, I guess. Anderson's average. Everybody sucks. I hate the Bears. Especially in real life. They're the worst team ever. Anyway. You want me to play the All-Star game in Tecmo? I can make that happen. I'm actually kind of curious to see if the music is different in Tecmo Basketball for the All-Star game. I don't think I've done that yet in that game. I got thrown off the line right there. Singletary is not trying to break through the line. And Niners are trying to come back with a vengeance in the second half. I busted through. John Taylor makes that catch after coming off of his injury. They really needed him in this one. Oh, an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. I'll make the decisions for you. Baseball Stars Little League Baseball. That seems like 2 different games combined into one. I think you're just making stuff on. Just making stuff up. I'm okay with somebody making the decisions for me, I guess. As long as you guys are enjoying what I'm doing. Now I want to ask both of you, are either of you going to watch the stream that we're going to do on Saturday for the Midwest Gaming Classic? Because that would be great if we had some viewers. I'm very excited to do that stream. Infamous Smoke says, nah, That game is legit. I love Little League Baseball on the NES. What time Saturday? We are going to be streaming from 10 in the morning till the end of our tournament. The tournament that we're going to be running starts at 2:30 p.m. Central Time. So from when that happens, I mean, if you show up for the tournament, that would probably be preferable. You don't have to show up for like the early stuff that we're going to do. We're probably just going to stream some games with people that walk by. I don't know how it's going to work exactly. I'm going to say table or booth for the lack of a better term. And the Niners just rip one out of the air, trying to keep themselves in this game. I probably shouldn't be throwing up bombs with Tom Zach, but I'm just not paying attention to what I'm doing. Yeah, so 2:30 p.m. Central Time is when we're going to be running the tournament. So if you guys could make it in there, that would be great. I can in the morning till 1:30. So yeah, we will actually be streaming at least from, I don't know if we'll immediately be streaming from 10 a.m. till whenever the tournament ends, but we will be streaming from that point. I myself will probably be dipping out at almost 1 o'clock to go to a panel, and I will stay for the duration of the panel and come back for the tournament at about 2 o'clock. But Joseph will be there to regale the audience. But 2:30 p.m. Yeah, that's the tournament. I really gotta pee, so I'm hoping this game ends soon. So I'm just gonna run the clock down, do a little run one all day. Computer's not gonna call timeout ever. And I pick up the first down. Tom Zach with the big scramble. Okay, so I'm gonna try and drain as much clock as I can. So I'm gonna run directly back with Tom Zach and just throw it when that defender gets there. Now I'm gonna take Neil Anderson and just run to pick up that quick first down. Oh, I'm gonna pick up a touchdown instead. Pause and piss. No, I'm a classy guy. I'm gonna wait until the end of this game. I'm not gonna pause it. After the game, I'll pause it on the success screen for me, because I'm very proud of myself that that I actually beat somebody. So I did take the victory over the Niners. And we got 96 rushing yards from Neil Anderson. And Tom Zach with 42% completion with 86 yards passing with 1 interception. And so on and so on. I will be right back. I am going to use the bathroom. And I will finish out the last 2 games of this playoff series. You got an achievement. I saw it pop up. I got an achievement for sure. Anyways, I am back. Sorry for that brief intermission there. And we are going to go move on with these playoffs. With AFC Championship, we got the Miami Dolphins versus the Buffalo Bills. And I'm going to take the Dolphins in this one. And it looks like the Bills won. That's why you don't trust what I say about anything. Dan Marino threw 3 interceptions in that game. And that is why they lost. Look at that crap. That's terrible. Alright, here we go. NFC Championship. Me and the Redskins. And it's Matt versus Tecmo. Very serious game. And I did not win the coin flip that time, and I am still kicking the ball off. And not well. Giving him the short field. I really don't want the Redskins to beat me because I don't want to play as the Redskins. I was looking forward to using the Niners, but... oh, the Redskins. Terrible. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Singletary just busting down sacks. Busting sacks, because busting makes me feel good. And rip and thrown Art Monk, but with no avail. Gonna have to punt the ball. I've been able to shut down the first drive within the first 4 downs against all these teams. As long as I don't fumble here, I think I'll be fine. And I did not. And I forgot to change the plays again. We're just gonna go with default. And Neil Anderson busting down the field. Because busting makes me feel good. Anyway. And Neil Anderson busting up the center of the field. Making a huge run. And Tom Zach is still active. That's weird. Didn't realize that's how it worked. Alright, Tom Zach's pass control is at 38. Let's see what Harbaugh is doing. Harbaugh is still in bad. We're going to keep Tom Zach in. Mark Green is being Mark Green. We're going to see what Muster's at. Muster's still in bad. We're going to keep Green in. Going past run 1 here. Neil Anderson busting down the side of the field. We're going to run the bootleg pass 1. Let's get Tom Zach a touchdown here in the playoffs. No. No Tom Zach touchdown. Maybe on this play, Tom Zach. Yeah! Another achievement pops. Mike Tomzak scores a touchdown. Infamous Smoke Gaming says Bears and Super Bowl sounds funny. You know, the Bears in 2006 played against played against the Colts and lost. That wasn't very funny. I also was kind of indifferent about that loss because I do like Peyton Manning a lot. So, yeah. But anyways, it had been like 20 years since the Bears had been in the Super Bowl. Nice kickoff, bruh! Thanks, Road Gamer. I try. I try to do the things that I need to do to win the game. So how you guys feel about there being the lack of the tube border on the overlay? I've gotten really used to seeing that, and it feels weird for me to not have the tube border there. Infamous Smoke Gaming says, Eli is the only Manning for me. And I think you picked the wrong Manning, because Peyton Manning is probably like the best football actor ever. Except Michael Strahan is probably better, since he's like a news anchor now or some crap like that. Man, that guy's great. Hilarious. Oh, I'm Dan Hampton. I'm the wrong player. Breaking through to the other side. Keeps the Redskins to a field goal. Let's try to shut them down. And the block is no good. But the field goal is Chip Larimer. Chips it in. So there's that. We want to go with pass 3 here. Tomzak throwing it up. It's good. It's good for a good gain or something. Hardball still sucks. Green is now in. Alright, we're going to put Muster in now. Wendell. Doing good. Okay. We still got Tomzak doing work here. Neil Anderson is just like a beast. Scoring touchdowns, taking names. And the name is Neil Anderson. He's scoring on himself. He's the greatest. Successful try. I try every day. And today was successful. So I went to Toys R Us recently. Yesterday, actually. And I got this, this Mario Brothers Turtle Shell football. And I think it is the greatest, greatest football ever made. It is beautiful. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that in the middle of this. It is now sitting on my desk and will be there forever until this desk is no more. Or until I throw the football through my computer screen and I can't use my computer anymore because it is a laptop. But the thing I'm wondering is, like, why did Nintendo not make the licensed products that they make today when I was a kid? Because I'm looking at all the stuff that I saw at Toys R Us, and I'm like, I would have bought all of this. Every single one of these things I would have wanted. But when I was a kid, I had to look for any Nintendo product I had. It was a pain. Anything that wasn't a video game was a chore to look for. I created my my collecting bug though. Going to stores just to try to find video game toys. And most of the time I didn't find them. So it looks like I can try to score and get up on the Redskins right here. And Infamous Smoke says, "You need a safe space, LOL." I don't know if you're talking to me or Rogue Gamer, because Rogue Gamer says Eli needs a safe space. I'm assuming you guys are talking to each other, but you guys need to look at this football. Come on, look at this. This is so good. This is like the best thing ever made. How do you not love this? Imagine playing dodgeball with like 50 of these things and the red shells too. It would just be the best game of dodgeball ever. And this would hurt. This would hurt like hell. Like, look at this. This is some hard rubber. Anyway, let's let's continue playing the game here. Okay, so I need to score before the second quarter's over. I'm gonna put Neil Anderson at run 1, and that should be good to pick up a first down at least. And Neil Anderson fumbles the ball and puts the Redskins in a position where they could possibly score on me. I only spent $12 on it, Rogue Gamer. It is not a waste of money. I think everybody needs one of these. Infamous Smoke Gaming says, "That's nice. I need one for my man cave." I agree. I think everybody should have one. They also have the red shell, but I went with the green shell. If I have another opportunity to buy a red shell in the future, I will pick up the red shell as well. And Bailey busted down the field. Oh, man. That's how you start off the second half. Neil Anderson punching it in. Really feeling it. I don't think the Bears can be stopped. The Chicago pride is real. And we got an interception. It looks like the Redskins NFC Championship hopes are just going to be destroyed here. Rogue Gamer says, "Roger, that I would have bought Mario, Zelda, and Tecmo starters." And Infamous Smoke Gaming brings up the greatest point I have ever read. Beer is a waste of money. It's expensive. And I piss. Expensive as piss, but I still drink it. And you're right. Every time you go to a bar and you drink a drink, it is way more expensive than if you just buy it at a liquor store. You are technically wasting your money. So that's usually how I justify things like that. I could go to the bar and spend a lot of money and only have that night to show for it, and my memory usually doesn't serve me well enough to even remember what I did. Or I could buy a video game or something that's worth more than that and have it for the rest of my life. And now I have this beautiful football. Look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful. Anyway. Tom Zach is just handing the ball off to Neil Anderson. I don't even remember what play I picked. Still scoring touchdowns, though. Real Gamer says, worst Mutant League football ever. Just kidding. I never said Tecmo was Mutant League football. That's on you, man. Infamous Smoke says, I'm saying beer makes you pee all the time, and you're doing is paying money to go pee. Well, apparently alcohol doesn't make you feel buzzed or drunk or anything, because that's what I'm paying for. Not to go pee. But I understand what you're saying still. You gotta go green shell. Indeed you do. You gotta go green shell. I mean, red shell just is too easy. It's the homing shell. When you hit somebody with a green shell, you've really earned it. I used to be really good at hitting people with green shells in the Wii version of Mario Kart. Real Gamer just says INT, also known as interceptions. Throwing one up to Art Monk, but it doesn't even get to him. We're going 3rd and 12 here. We are now in the 4th quarter, and it looks like the Redskins are not going to be able to pull this one off. Oh, I got fooled by that play, but Rippin did not throw the ball. Infamous Smoke Gaming said, I get white boy wasted. Go big or go home. I know how you feel about that. That's how I drank over a gallon of beer tonight. I probably looked way more composed than I should. I think Tom's actually just going to be the MVP of the Super Bowl. That's how I'm feeling about this right now. Look at Tom Zach. What a beast. Beasting little boys like Christian Okoye. 35-10. I might even just start pressing buttons at this point. Oh, I just blocked the pass. The heart of a champion. Infamous Smoke says, get a WWE belt with beer in the middle and carry it on streams. The Beer League champion. That's not a bad idea. You are behind your own stream by 2 minutes. That's why none of us make sense, douche. Look, man, I think you make sense. Just sometimes I don't know what you guys are saying. Also, it should only be like a minute delayed, not 2 minutes. There's probably something wrong. Are you sure you're not watching it live and not like whenever you clicked on it? You might be like a minute behind everything. This is your fault, not mine. Don't try to blame me, bro gamer. I do what I can. Wendell Davis picks it up. I guess I gotta just add insult to injury and show the Redskins how it's made here in Chicago. Tom Zach throwing another completion for a touchdown. Get a small persona going when you're streamed by yourself. So do you want me to like create two characters where I talk to myself and the second version of myself is a different person? Because I can do that. The second person will probably be like a New Yorker character though, because that's the easiest persona for me to play. I can I can't even do it right now because you know this is not even as much as I talk on my own. So this is kind of a persona that you're listening to right now. I'm such a quiet person. Anyway. Yeah. You gotta be talking something like this. You've actually heard that voice before here on the stream during the late night with Lumberjack Cracks. I do it a lot more when I'm working. It's just like a stress reliever. You know, this guy comes out and he can say whatever he wants. You know, everybody doesn't expect the New Yorker to have like upstanding morals or anything. So you know. You gotta hand it to Donnie, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, okay. Anyway. What are we talking about? You guys said some stuff while I was doing that stupid crap. Rogue may be drinking. He also could be lagging himself. Rogue Gamer just says, it's my fault. I'm lagging. Infamous Smoke says, Beer League Champion. BLC. I think it's a great idea. We might do it in the future. Why not? Why not make it happen, you know? Why not? Sometimes you gotta get the Beer League Champion going. Sometimes you need to get the fuck, I don't know what I'm talking about. Mike Tomzak. He's got the ball. He throws the ball. He's gonna throw another fucking touchdown. What a champion. Everybody knows Mike Tomzak deserves the championship for this fucking year. He's the best player in the game. And now I'm all busting out. Oh god. One yard. Okay, we gotta make 2 seconds left. We're gonna get a Tomzak. We're gonna run one in with Tomzak. That's what I'm gonna do. And Tomzak runs one in. Good job. Oh my god. The Bears are the best. Rogue Gamer says, LOL, Matt Soprano. I love it. Bears, NFC champions. Does anybody else notice how good the music is in this game? It's such a good game. Infamous Smoke Gaming says, why am I giving you great ideas when my channel is crap? Hey, Infamous Smoke, if you wanna do like a cross promotion thing, I'm totally down. I'm totally down to help you. I will go on there. I mean, it's not technically my channel, but I can do things for Tom. We can link some stuff. We'll make it happen. Rogue Gamer just says, NES music is always the shiz. Alright, we got the Super Bowl coming up here. And you know what? I'm actually gonna change my playbook so I can at least have run through in here. That beautiful run 3 right there. Oh, that's not the one I was looking for. Oh god. There it is. Wait, maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe that's the play. Yeah, maybe it is. Well then. Okay. We're gonna do this. Sure, that's good. No, okay, I saw what happened. I saw what happened. Super Bowl. Bears, Bills. Man, nobody expected the Bears to be in the Super Bowl. I did not expect the Bears to be in the Super Bowl. I thought about using the Bears initially, and then I went with the Eagles, and then they lost to the Bears, and I had to do this. So, this is a real moment, guys. This is a real huge moment. I'm going to kick this ball off, and I'm going to kick this game off as well. Infamous Smoke says, it's cool. You guys are cool. I like chilling with you all. Infamous Smoke, I like chilling with you as well. Road Gamer says, drink a beer with your Chi-Town Canadian. I'm not actually Canadian. I just like Canadians. I want to live in Canada. And a huge fumble in the Super Bowl. Infamous Smoke says, go Bills, I'm a Vikings fan. Come on, Kelly Thomas Reed Smith. You turn them all into the same place, same person. I accidentally just onside kick on accident, or whatever. Beast and little boys here in the Super Bowl. Yes, Road Gamer, this is the Super Bowl. The Bears versus the Bills. Yeah, usually you don't see this kind of stuff on streams. You just get to see a bunch of preseason games over and over again, but we're playing some playoffs so we can get some new music in here. And I didn't realize that the Super Bowl didn't have its own music. It's actually just the playoffs in general have the same music. So I might play a Pro Bowl game after this, just so that we can round out the music here. And Tom Zach throws a beautiful pass. Man, I can't believe Tom Zach is just like a Super Bowl quarterback at this point. Oh, Harbaugh is back in average, but Harbaugh, you're just going to have to sit on the bench because Tom Zach is a beast. Brad Mustard is still a beast in hitting power. We're just going to have him go up the middle right now just so he can beast out some hitting power. Oh, man, but the freaking computer just comes in from behind and just shuts me down. What a pain. Oh, I was not looking at the screen. Wendell Davis wide open downfield for a touchdown. Tom Zach is just the best quarterback ever. I don't know why the Bears, why the Bears didn't start him in 1990. And that's the last of my drink here. I'm going to leave this up for you guys. I have one more left in the fridge. If you want me to go get one, I'll go get the last one. Otherwise, I'm going to stop here. Not the stream, but the drinking. Bills computer for the win. Rogue Gamer is rooting for the Bills over me. And I am up 14-0. I don't think it's going to happen for the Bills. Infamous Smoke says more beer. So at the end of this quarter, or actually right here, I am gonna step away for a second and go grab one last drink. So I'll be right back. Oh god, I grabbed my mouse and it's all over the place. And cookies. I would like some cookies right now. Usually I'm more prepared for this, but I've been saying, I came back from a concert, so I usually don't have to get up to get a second drink. I usually put it right next to me. So since you guys asked for it, I got up and grabbed another drink. Oh, the fridge coming in for a big sack. Oh, God. Oh, we love it. It looks like the Bills are punting again. Toten punting the ball. And that is the end of the first quarter, and I am up on the Bills. I'm going to check the conditions here. Let's see what if Harbaugh is not. Tom Zach is just, he's the Super Bowl quarterback that we need. Neil Anderson isn't good. We're going to go run 3 immediately and see if I can score a touchdown right here. Oh, I stepped out of bounds. Neil Anderson's too fast. Go and run 3 again. Let's see what happens. It looks like they might have guessed the play because they were freaking gunning for me right there. I'm going to go run 3 one more time. I don't think they like how quickly Neil Anderson's running because it just looks like they're trying to stop me. I don't want them to stop me. Oh boy. And there's that one play that doesn't work against human players because it is a dead giveaway. I don't even know if I picked that play on purpose or not. Somebody run back the tape and see if I cared. Road Gamer says, killing clock will win Super Bowls. And you're right. I'm killing the clock. But also at the same time, Neil Anderson is the best offensive player that I have. So running the ball is the strategy to go with. You know what I'm saying? Man, there's just no threat of me losing this game right now. I'm up by 3 touchdowns. It's only the second quarter. I do not see how I can lose this unless I were the Atlanta Falcons. I don't even remember if that's an actual thing or not. I think that was actually a good joke. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure the Falcons were like up. It was a shoo-in, and then they just freaking blew it. Running is like defense if it is effective. I know what you're saying. Running is kind of like defense if you're running off the clock. Yeah. Anyway, Alright, so I'm going to ask you guys, this is probably going to go in my favor. I mentioned playing the Pro Bowl game. Would you prefer that I play the Pro Bowl game after the Super Bowl here, or would you prefer if I, after the Super Bowl, moved on to playing Tecmo basketball? Oh, it's a complete pass. The Bills are trying to stay in this one. They have 34 seconds to score. They are within the 50-yard line. They could possibly pull this off. They go with a run play, and they fumble the ball, but it is recovered by the Bills. They immediately call a timeout, and let's see what they do. Road Gamer says, whatever you guys want. You suck at both anyway. Infamous smoke. Hold on. Special halftime show for the Super Bowl. Road Gamer says Bombers at halftime is racist nowadays. So that is the special halftime show for the Super Bowl, which when I was a kid I thought it was really cool that they actually had something different for the Super Bowl. And it really was just an advertisement for their crappy arcade game. And I say crappy because I really don't like it. It would be a lot better if they tried to advertise like Ninja Gaiden or something instead. The Genesis version of the game advertises Ninja Gaiden during the individual quarters, which there was never actually a Genesis version of Ninja Gaiden, which is hilarious to me. It got canceled. So yeah. But right before the half, the Bills picked up the ball out of bounds and somehow took possession of it. So it looks like the Bills are actually in a position to tie the game right now. But before I finish that, Infamous Smoke says, next time you do a season, play as the Browns. So if you have to poop, take them to the Super Bowl. Yeah, corny old jokes. The Browns are going to be taken to the Super Bowl and dropped off into the pool. Got it. Anyway, Road Gamer says, hashtag bombers are people too. You guys are killing me right now. Okay. The Bills are almost in the red zone to tie the game up here in the Super Bowl. Singletary comes in and shouts him down. Oh, take that, Jim Kelly. Ball goes up, Bulls goes down. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 23. And 4th and 6. And it looks like the Bills are still trying to play the small game. They go over the field goal. It's up. And it's good. Neil Anderson picks up an easy 1st down. We're going to check the Tomczak is in average. Harbaugh is back in bad. So Tomczak is definitely going to finish out the Super Bowl. I'm so sorry, Harbaugh, that you are a piece of crap. Real Gamer says play smart. I'll do the best I can. I just got shut down right there. How can I be playing smart if I can't even run the ball? I picked up 6 right there. I think I will pick up 4 more right here. Oh, I did not. Tomczak hit it. Tomczak did not pick up that fumble. And it looks like the Bills are within the 50, almost into the 4th quarter. The Bills might take this game from me right now. I was so confident going into that, from that 1st quarter with 14-0. And then the Bills picked up 14 and I picked up a 7 in the 2nd. But man, this is just a game. Oh, and the Bills. The Bills take the lead. Oh my God. Lumberjack keeps yawning like he's gonna pass out midstream before the basketball on fast break. No, yawning's like a natural state for me. I will always yawn. See, the reason I was doing the DS streams instead of this is so you guys weren't looking at me one-on-one and seeing how much I yawn. Man, I don't even know. I got the 4th quarter. I got a rundown field. This might be it. This might be... No. Neil Anderson. Okay. Tomczak is now in good. That is a very good thing to hear. Neil Anderson is average. Brad Muster is an average. Ron Morrison is average. Wendell Davis, average. James Thornton, good. Alright. Let's close this Super Bowl out with some Neil Anderson. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Tomczak, incomplete pass. We can't blow this. We gotta go run 3 right here. Hopefully they don't pick it. If they don't pick it, I'm fine. I pick up the 1st down. We're gonna run 1 right here. Neil Anderson busting up the side here. Oh, picks up another 1st down. 2 minutes. 2-minute warning apparently doesn't stop the clock in Tecmo. No! My favorite song in the game pops up with an injury from the player that is going to win me this game. Neil Anderson gets injured in the Super Bowl within the 2-minute warning. I am down right now against the Redskins, and I really need Neil Anderson, but he is now gone. I don't even know. Mark Green is in pain. Johnny Bailey is coming off of the bench in excellent to close out this Super Bowl, be the superhero that I need right now. And man, I am very excited to say that Johnny Bailey is going to finish the Super Bowl for me and win the game. Johnny Bailey only picks up 1 yard after me giving him high praise. Gets shut down again, only picks up a single yard. I can either kick a field goal or go for it on 4th and 8. I need to look at the conditions again. Tomzak is in good. Pass control is still a piece of crap, even though he's in good. I don't want to lose the Super Bowl here, guys. I really don't. The only logical thing for me to do is hand the ball off to John Bailey on 4th down. Let's see if I can do it. The play is guessed. And the Redskins. Or the Bills. I thought I was playing the Redskins. The Bills shut me down. I'm going to lose this game in the Super Bowl to the Bills. I can't believe they came back. And it really hurts. I'm going to assume that they're going to run the ball. I don't know. It's the computer. I was going to pick the last plays. They're trying to ruin me. They are just trying to ruin me. Oh my god. I cannot believe I just lost the Super Bowl. After being so confident. Anyways, I've ignored this for too long. Infamous Smoke says, so was Matt Ryan? I'm assuming you're talking about my cousin, and no, I am not. And then Rogue Gamer says, Lumberjack cracks, just quit. I should have quit. But this game, I should have kicked the field goal. I should have went for the field goal. Tried to tie it up and went into overtime. But I am too much of a gambler to do that. And I just lost the Super Bowl to the Bills. Tomzak with 40% completions for 79 yards. Neil Anderson, 142 rushing yards. John Bailey not even making it on there when I thought he was going to be the savior that I needed. Man, I am just really bummed to lose the Super Bowl right now. This one's for me. Well, it does not feel good watching another team win the Super Bowl. When you just tried all season to be that team. I just have nothing to say after that. I thought... I just thought I was going to win the Super Bowl. And then I didn't. It really hurts. It really does. That should be my Gatorade spilled on top of me. That should be me getting interviewed, but it is not me. Well, that's the breaks. Sometimes you just don't win. You don't win the Super Bowl. Not every story has a good ending to it, and this is one of those stories. The Buffalo Bills have beaten the Chicago Bears, and now when I think about it, it's basically me playing Mort, and Mort beat me again. Even when I thought it was going to happen. I got beat by Mort one more time. Just one more time. So I want to know if you guys are still out there, and if you are still looking for more games. While I wait for your response, I am going to take one more bathroom break. I'm going to give you guys the time that I come back. And if you do not say that you want to get one more stream in, which will be Tecmo basketball or the Pro Bowl game from here, then I will not do it. And this will be the last of tonight. And then I will close it up from there. So I will be right back. I am waiting on you, Road Gamer, and Infamous Smoke to see if you want something to happen after this. Well, I came back from that disappointment, and it looks like there's nobody left in the chat, but I'm gonna finish this one out and do one Pro Bowl game before calling it quits. I'm gonna go with the AFC, because the AFC just won that Super Bowl. So, yeah, this Pro Bowl game is gonna do it for tonight. So after this point, there will be no more. There will be no more Tecmo for tonight. I really don't know why they didn't use the Pro Bowl music for the Super Bowl. Because, man, listen to that music. It is so good. Why did they designate the Pro Bowl music only for one mode of the game? I mean, this music is such a treat to listen to. I mean, the playoff music is good, but I think the preseason music is still better than the playoff music. So, but this Pro Bowl music just does it. Oh. Biner is breaking up the middle. It's 33. And it looks like the NFC is going to go for a field goal here. And it's up. And it's good. Straight through the uprights. I might even lose this Pro Bowl game, even though they got a field goal here. I just have no confidence left in myself after losing that Super Bowl game. I do have Bo Jackson and Thurman Thomas, but boy, I stepped out of bounds. I can't even pick a play. That's how disturbed I am. I'm kind of curious to see who's on my bench. Bobby Humphrey, an excellent. James Brooks and bad. Whoa, we gotta get Thurman back in there. I was just checking stuff out, man. Thurman Thomas is bad. We gotta get Bobby Humphrey in there. Let's get Bobby Humphrey a carry. He's feeling excellent right now. Bobby Humphrey breaking up the middle of the field. Gets the first down. Whoa. We're on the 35-yard line here. And we're going to go run a bootleg up past one. QB Bills throwing it up. Andre Reed. Touchdown. AFC. Andre Reed. I mean, even if I win this game, it's still child's play. I still lost the Super Bowl. I don't even know what to say after that. It was so bad. I mean, I know I'm bad at this game, but it's hard to admit that you're that bad at this game. Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders breaks up the field, scores a touchdown. And the NFC takes the lead. Oh, God. I'm putting Warren Moon in because I can. I want this game to end. I also don't want to lose this game. Warren Moon throws up to Humphrey. Humphrey with the Jage. Nobody is there. And we score a touchdown. And now we're trying to make it interesting. (14-10). The NFC has to respond with a touchdown to take the lead. What? Oh. And Little is shut down. What? I mean, that's not really a shutdown. I don't know what I'm talking about. Wait, I'm Little. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Oh, God. We need this to end. This is all everybody's fault for not being in the chat still. I have to complete this game. I also don't want to lose this game because I lost the Super Bowl. The computer is becoming my rival right now. I think we are 2-2 now, if I can do math properly. So whoever wins this game is better. So is the computer better than me, or am I better than the computer? That is the ultimate question here. I picked the AFC when I probably should have picked the NFC also. And the NFC is held to a field goal. I blocked the field goal, but that also might mean that the NFC picks it up and scores a touchdown, but they did not. And we are going into the traditional halftime show here. Look at the band. Look at the balloons. Look at the Zeppelin. And look at the midriff. No panties in that halftime show. We didn't have the budget for panties in this halftime show for the Pro Bowl. Warren Moon. Throwing one up to Holman. Holman. Busting downfield. Busting out. Scoring a touchdown. I am still 2 scores on top of the NFC. I do not have any confidence within myself after losing that Super Bowl game. Flo shows up and says, "You got this, bro." I honestly don't think that it's in the bag. If you were not watching when I played the Super Bowl and I thought I had it and I blew it in the 4th quarter. So the NFC could pull some shit out right now and fuck my dreams over. But I have to beat the NFC in this game to prove that I am still better than the computer, which does not say a lot about my skills in this game. Bend, don't break. Stick with the DBs. I guess. I don't know, Flo. I don't know if I can handle it. I do what I can, but I'm so used to using middle linebackers. Oh, wait, Fulcher's on my team. Oh, God. This one's for you, Flo. It looks like I held the NFC to another one. See, you're good. I still don't believe in myself. I got Bo. And that's what I believe in. I believe in Bo. Bo knows best. So let's check. Oh, Bobby Humphrey, still an excellent. What a champion. Thurman Thomas is still a piece of shit and bad. Andre Reed, average. Drew Hill, average. Ronnie Holman, doing great and good. We're just going to go shotgun here. We're going to throw a fucking bomb up. It's going to be awesome. What was that? Did that look like good condition to you? Because it didn't look like good condition to me. Anyway, we got Bo running it up. First down. Beautiful. Andre Reed, wide open, downfield. That's going to be a touchdown. I really don't think that the NFC can come back at this point. But I'm pretty sure I said that during that Super Bowl matchup that I lost in. So let's see what the NFC can do. Maybe they'll surprise me. I don't know. Maybe they'll get 4 scores out of nowhere. I think I have this one. Oh, take that, Joe Montana. Sit on the ground, cry about it. In the bag. Thanks, Flo. I appreciate your confidence in me. We're looking at 3rd and 13 right here in the 4th quarter. This is honestly not looking good for the NFC, but I don't know. Maybe they're gonna Turn over the ball to me. Maybe the game's over right now. I don't know. Bo knows best. Bo knows running to the opposite side of the field. That was for you, Flo. That's for believing in me. Yeah, that's gonna do it. There's no way the NFC is coming back. I'm proud of myself for winning one more game than the computer. I guess. Montana, the Horizon, nothing. Nothing at all. Maybe I can score more points. I didn't think it was going to happen, but Warren Moon's going to dick around and not score. I kind of want to see if I can do that same thing with Bo again. Oh god, they picked my play. I wasn't going to do it on that one. Bo Jackson is gonna run the ball. Nope. I could only do that once. But that is gonna do it. I went 3-2 on the computer in this game. I lost the Super Bowl against the computer, but I won the Pro Bowl. And everybody knows that the Pro Bowl matters more than the Super Bowl. Anyway, okay, you will see me at Midwest Gaming Classic here on Saturday at 2:30 p.m. We are going to be running a Tecmo Super Bowl tournament. Depending on how many people we get, it will be a double elimination tournament or a single elimination tournament. I'm still unsure of that. Can't tell until there's people joining. Anyway, we'll be streaming from 10 a.m. till whenever the end of that tournament is. So, I hope to see you guys there. And I appreciate anybody that has decided to watch this stream up until that point. I have streamed every Wednesday for the last 3 weeks. So, we'll see if it happens again. And thanks for watching. And I'm going to sign off with this victory. I think that that Bo run deserves one last drink. This one's for you, Bo. Bo knows best. Alright guys, that will do it. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on Saturday.